Hello, Gemini. Welcome back to the Enlightened Path. I am Ayana Nicole, and this is your mid-September 2018 general reading. So, guys, when I do general readings, I just ask for the messages that are meant for those that this is meant to resonate with. I never know what area of life we're going to be looking at, so it's as much of a surprise as for me as it is for you. Okay, so Gemini, I've already shuffled and we are ready to get started. So let's cut the deck and see what your message is. Okay, so guys, the 10-day sale is on. It's been on since the 12th. It will be on until the 22nd. This time it is $10 off every reading on my site. You have until the 22nd to book. So if you're wanting to get a reading, this is probably the most opportune time. First card out, King of Cups, Gemini. We then get the World card. Okay. King of Pentacles. The Six of Rods is in your recent past. Crowning, we have the Strength card. Okay. Coming towards you, Seven of Rods. In your self spot, Gemini, we get the Three of Pentacles. In your environment, the Five of Swords. Okay. Your ninth spot, the Ace of Rods. And the ninth spot is hopes and fears, guys. And final outcome is the Death card, which this deck calls the close. All right. We then get the Six of Pentacles, all right? Underneath, with the Queen of Pentacles and Justice. All right. So I'm just going to tell you the energies that I'm seeing. I'm definitely seeing Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. The King of Cups would be water, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We get Leo and we get Scorpio, okay, with the Death card here. And those are what are standing out to me right now. We see Leo twice because there's the sun, okay? So that's just what's sticking out to me without clarifying. The Queen of Cups in the World card, I definitely feel like this is a situation where there's a lot of emotion involved, where love has been offered, and now what we're seeing is there's a cycle that is closing here, okay? Gemini, I also feel like this could be a situation where you're hoping for a brand new beginning, but with the Death card, I feel like there's going to either be an ending or there's a major transition in this situation. You guys could definitely be dealing with, again, this Earth energy, which is at the base of the reading. Earth is Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Why is the King of Cups in the World card at the center of Gemini's reading? I feel like this is something that was successful in the past with the Six of Rods. And now it's a situation where you're wanting to persevere. Way too many. You're wanting to push through with the Strength card crowning this reading. I feel like what we see in September is someone definitely standing their ground. We get the card of Temperance. And we get the Eight of Rods. So there's communication, but it's communication that may be causing you to be very, very patient with Temperance. Temperance is also the card of Sagittarius, guys. Either you're having to be very, very patient with the communication that's between you and this other person, Gemini, or they're having to be patient with you. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Gemini, we see you planning. So look. The King of Pentacles is in the upright and then he shows up in reverse. So some of you could definitely be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. that is not their best right now. This is also telling me that this could be a situation that it's balanced sometimes and then it's not. It's grounded and it's stable sometimes and then it's not. So when it's like that, guess what? It's not. It's unbalanced, okay? Where things are good and then they're not good. There's like this kind of up and down feeling that I get. But the Six of Rods, it's recently been good. It's been something that's been very successful. You could have been feeling very victorious in this situation. You know, this person was receiving attention from you. You were receiving attention from them. Way too many, guys. Why? So you give me a lot more. Okay. Just one or two. Guys, if it's too many that pop out, I put them back in. I can't take 6 cards for 1 card. It's just way too much. Okay. So, and you could have definitely been feeling really, really victorious if this was a situation where you guys weren't talking, or in some way the love had fallen out of all the cups and then you guys got it back together. Okay. It almost feels like this was something that came back together in a recent past. With strength, again, remember, this feeling of wanting to push through, to persevere. I definitely feel like, Gemini, you're hoping for this brand new start with the Ace of Rods, because it shows up in your hopes and fears. Why is the Strength card here for Gemini? But I feel like what we see in September is someone standing their ground with the Seven of Rods, because this is the energy that's coming towards you in this reading. Gemini, okay. So this could be someone that's moved out or moved away from you, or there's just now, if this person is living with you, the home is upset, right? Also, for those of you that were planning to get married, this could also be an indication that the engagement has been called off and you're wanting to push through, right? But Gemini, this is your energy. The Three of Pentacles is about planning. It's about focus. It's about building something, all right? Look how focused he is on getting it together. I feel like true to who you are, you guys are trying to bring this back together, and you're using one of your best assets. You're thinking your way through this. You know, Gemini, you guys are masterminds, okay? I often tell my friends that if anybody comes to the table to match wits with a Gemini, the only person that is going to be able to do it and actually defeat them is going to be their Gemini children, okay? Because you guys see things so differently. You see the pieces and know where they go. When looking at life, you can kind of just plan and strategize your way through anything. And I feel like this situation is one of those things where you're not using your heart, you're using your head to try to kind of get through this and also bring this back to something really, really good again. But I feel like, you know, if it's you that's not being stubborn, you could be met with some opposition here. You know, you could definitely be offering your love and, you know, someone is standing their ground here. Or this is this party offering to you and you standing your ground, okay? And it also, it kind of feels like an apology as well. Some of you could be apologizing or receiving an apology and really coming up against a very stubborn force. Three of Pentacles for Gemini. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? Definitely are in the midst with someone you've been fighting with, because the person in your environment does show the Five of Swords. So this is verbal conflict between you and this other person. Three of Pentacles for Gemini, please. Oh, okay. So the Nine of Rods, finally dropping your guards and taking that logical approach that we just talked about, which you're so really good at, Gemini. Five of Swords in your environment, that verbal conflict. I often see this when there's arguing and bickering and you can't get on the same page. There's someone here that previously may have left you out in the cold, or they felt left out in the cold by you. This is often like this feeling of abandonment. They're coming in from out of the cold, but when they come in, either they're meeting you with a lot of verbal conflict, a lot of bickering, a lot of attitude, or they're being met by you with a lot of bickering and attitude, right? Because, you know, Gemini, look, in general readings, the energies can be flip-flopped. So this could be you that's, you know, kind of mouthing off and you have a lot to say, or this could be your partner that is just kind of chewing out. With these swords, when they're the five, this is very cutting energy. Ace of Rods, you know, there's that hope for that new beginning. So here's what they, oh God, that's way too many. Don't do that to me. But they're telling me I have to take it. Okay, I'm gonna take it. Okay. So this is what they're showing me, guys. They give me the Death card, and you know, this card is here as a final outcome. And they give me the Nine of Cups in reverse, which is not having emotional fulfillment because it's in reverse, not getting what you want because it's in reverse. And then they show me the Nine of Swords, you know, coming out of anxiety. I feel like with this situation, Gemini, some of you aren't getting what you want because you've been in this energy. And the advice is to come out of this energy, because what you are attracting with the Nine of Swords, which is, you know, worry, regret, mental stress, expecting the worst, it's just negative energy mentally. You're attracting this, not getting what you want, and there actually being a ending to this. You could be definitely doubting, because this energy is very different from the Ace of Rods, okay? The Ace of Rods is a brand new, beautiful beginning, okay? And what I'm seeing is an ending or a transition that you're not very happy with. And it could be because you've been in this negative energy for so long that while you're hoping for the new beginning, you're focused on and you're doubting that you're going to get it, and you're focused on things kind of falling to shit. And I feel like, Gemini, if you're doing that, you're doing it because a part of you is bracing yourself for the final outcome, which is death. You know, this is either ending or you know, kind of tough transition. Why is death here for Gemini? Where's the final outcome of death for Gemini? Okay, so one flipped over here. I'm going to take it. Death is here because you get the Three of Swords, and this is about heartbreak. You know? I'm going to take one more. Most people would tell you it's heartbreak due to a third party. But what I'm seeing here is, you know, there's this fire energy with the Queen of Rods. And you get the Justice card. So fire would be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and justice is Libra, right? So you could be dealing with that energy there, or what we're seeing here is the actions that are being taken are actions that are justified. There's this feeling of it's only fair. If someone is breaking your heart, they feel like ending this or the transition that is occurring here is fair. And Gemini, if this is you that is inflicting sorrow with this Three of Swords, the actions that you're taking, you're feeling like it's justified, right? So guys, if it resonated, that is awesome. Leave me some comments below. If it did not, definitely check your moon and your rising. Again, the 10-day sale is on until the 22nd. I've also made a short video that you can find in the description box. It's a 5-minute video that tells you how to book. And it also gives you a little bit of information about booking with me if you are not in the Eastern Standard Time zone, because I'm there. If you're on the West Coast, you know, it'll also tell you how to book with me so that it's more convenient for you as far as scheduling. So yeah, everything is $10 off right now to the 22nd. Gemini, you take care, and I will see you guys in about 1 week to take a look into October and see what October has in store for you.